Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
We should first establish our quorum. Sir Alan Imperial, our Vice Chairman. Good morning, sir.
Present.
The regular members, Sir Buddy, of the Maintenance Section. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Ma'am Fanny, the Chief of Quality Assurance Section. Good morning, ma'am. And Sir Ton, our Provisional Member. Good morning, sir. Ma'am Eva, our Procurement Engineer. Good morning, ma'am. And Ma'am Kulit. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, sir.
The Back Secretariat and TWG members, live viewers, and all present here today. Today, June 11, 2025, we will conduct the pre-bid conference for contract ID 25FA0030 and 25FA0031, and bid opening for contract 25FA0028 and 25FA0029, and for goods 25GFA09. Let's first start our pre-bid conference for contract ID 25FA0030 and 25FA0021. Ma'am Kulit, Ma'am Eva.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Invitation to bid for 25FA0030 and 25FA0031. Same category and conditions, but different project IDs. For 25FA0030, construction of school building, San Jose National High School, MALILIPOT, Albay, and 25FA0031, construction of school building, TABACO National High School, TABACO City, Albay. The DPWH Albay First DEO Office through GAA 2025 intends to apply the sum of 19,900,000 being the approved ABC for the contract 25FA0030 and 0031. The DPWH Albay First DEO now invites bids for the above procurement project. Completion of the work is required 140 calendar days. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in 516 revised IRR of RA 9184. To be eligible to bid for this contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements: a Filipino citizen or 60% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license for at least size range small b. Completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, that contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range contract cost of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PCAP, and the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay First DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on June 3 to 23, 2025 from given address and website below, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guideline issued by the GPB in the amount of 25,000 pesos. The DPWH Albay First DEO will hold a pre-bid conference on 10 a.m. June 11, 2025. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 10 a.m. June 23, 2025. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB plus 15. Bid opening shall be on 10:01 a.m. June 23, 2025 at the given address below. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following: Project Manager 5, Project Engineer 3, Materials Engineer 3, Construction Foreman 2. Disqualification applies if the pledged personnel's largest project handle does not meet the required 50% of the ABC. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: backhoe 1, dump truck 1, water truck 1, service cargo truck 1, 1 bagger mixer, concrete vibrator. Modifying the list of requirements to be pledged or non-compliant as to required equipment and the number of units in the BDS is considered as incomplete bid and a ground for disqualification. Strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 58 series of 2012, inclusion of material data on the pledged equipment of a bidder in the bid documents, and DEO 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. DEO 253 series of 2003, accreditation of asphalt and Portland cement concrete batching plants. Cut-off time for payment and dropping of bidding documents, 9 a.m. request for preparation of order of payment, 9:30 receipt of accounting the order of payment, 9:45 a.m. receipt of cashier the order of payment, 10 a.m. dropping of bidding documents.
In addition, may we remind the prospective bidders to be aware the suspension of Department Order 148 series of 2024 is not applicable on this project since this is a building per DEO 227 series of 2024. So, ibig sabihin, the needs for accredited PE is required in these two contract IDs. So, please be reminded. Thank you.
Okay, any other additional information?
Ayan na. Next page. Ay, oh. Sino mag-discuss? Sino mag-discuss? Ito. Doon. At kisa iyo. Ikaw na, sir, to. Construction of school buildings and same as well as malilipot ang bawat resources just it's vicinity map and development plan. That's all that I'm saying. Next, this is the floor plan. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Next.
This is the big plan. GI pala siya.
Dimension expect.
This is left side elevation. Those two. Right side elevation. The details of ceiling, perspective ceiling, section of ceiling.
Connection sa mga traffics.
Statistics ng mga process tapos.
Yun ang ano ba?
Yun, basta naka-post
The next-
naman yan sa naka-post na po siya. Parang silang mga
Construction of school building, TABACO Nationalized School.
Just check.
TABACO City. Civil section, two-story structure. Development, vicinity map, and perspective.
similar lang sa standard ang standard.
100.
Kaya nga po, sige mo.
Same lang dito yung design.
Just read. Paano na lang sila? Sila. Visit na lang sila sa website. And then kung gusto nila question, please contact Ma'am Eva for further inquiry. That's all.
Okay, that's all.
That's for the previous building.
Anything more additional information? Everybody?
Tapos,
Ito mo be additional. Opening of bid is in June 23.
June.
So the next agenda. Let's proceed.
Let us proceed with the public opening of the bids for 25 GFAs 09 and 25 FA 0028 and 25 FA 0029. Which na muna?
Ano din? Goods ba po? Sa... Ano ba ang goods na yun?
Electrical.
Electrical.
Parang electrical yan. Kasi ito ba? Upgraded yan. Kasi parang electrical yata yan.
Electrical wiring.
Oh, 89.
Quality.
Sa quality, kung magampalit pa.
Before we proceed, I may first open
106.
assisted by Engineer
Wala ka man. Siguro DPWH siguro yun. Previous quarter. Extension. QC office and planning the extension yung previous one. Aso mo quad o wire. Wiring na rin yung pang asa lawas.
Yes, good. Yan tabi.
Kaya naman.
Let's now proceed the opening and reading of the technical components of the bidder.
Opening of documents for 25 GFA 09. For the contract name of rehabilitation of electrical wirings and QC office and planning extension section, previous quarters, DPWH Albay first DEO with ABC of 106,368 pesos and 90 centavos. Contract duration 15 calendar days. Date of opening June 11, 2025. Time starts at 10:35 a.m. So we have a loan bidder for this contract.
Mga pin.
RRA, Materials, Construction, and Supply. Sign and authorized. Project registration. EFTS payment. BIR. Annual income tax return. Independent auditor's report.
Ay, iya tangaling bawa din. Iya lang nakakakulog sa ako. Kaya siguro pa yan. Lagi ko ano di hindi. Namin yung
Mayor's permit.
sa
DTI. Acceptance certificate. Items. So, Chair, the documents of RRA Requilias are complete.
Okay, the technical documents by RRA Requilias Construction and Supply is passed. Let's proceed with the financial proposal.
So, for the financial proposal for the loan bidder, RRA Requilias Construction Supply is 104,800 pesos. 104,800 pesos. 800. Yan na po. Tama na po.
loan bidder.
Not bidder. The financial documents passed by RRA Requilias Construction and Supply is passed.
So, the loan bidder for this contract, 95 GFA 09, is RRA Requilias Construction and Supply with a bid amount of 104,800 pesos as read.
Undergo. Engineering. Si Ted ito. Resi.
Let us now proceed with the opening of the bid for contract ID 25FA 0028. First, again, open the bid box. Before we start the opening, maybe I read first the result of the eligibility check.
So,
Based on the evaluation of the information about legal, technical, and financial capabilities, as indicated in the contractor's information and bidders, as recorded in our computerized registry of contractors for civil works, the requirements of above-mentioned contract indicated in the contract profile submitted by the DPWH Albay First District Engineering Office, we find that loan bidder eligible to participate in the bidding for the contract. 3 RB Construction and Supply.
sa unang loan bidder,
Ano bidder? Okay, let's start with the technical components of the bidder. Okay.
Actually, the documents for 25FA0028 with the contract name of maintenance, repair, and rehabilitation of infrastructures, facilities, public buildings, repair or maintenance of DPWH building, main building, airport site, LEGAZPI City, with the ABC of 2 million pesos. Contract duration, 42 calendar days, date of opening, June 11, 2025. Time starts at 10:41 a.m. So, we have a loan bidder for this contract, which is 3RB. 3RB Construction and Supply. Field of registration, PTI, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, Lease of Ongoing Projects, SRCC, Pickup License, for big BSPs and unauthorized organizational chart. Papers and affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager, Laura Mandel Villar. It's project Project Engineer, Celso Rafi, and authorized with TERESA license and PE accreditation. Sales Engineer Pabilio Pera Jr. Signed and authorized with TERESA license and ME certificate. Foreman Jimmy Barameda, signed and authorized. Safety Officer Francisco Alfaro Jr. with certificate. Lease of equipment to be assigned to the project. All of proof of ownership. Omnibus and unauthorized DO9. Pledge. NFCC.
A technical document submitted by 3RB Construction and Supply is passed. Since we have a loan bidder, let us now proceed with the financial documents.
Financial documents of the loan bidder, TRB Construction is bid form, signed. Bill of quantity, signed. Summer bid prices, detailed estimate. Summer unit prices, cash flow, bid amount. 1,970,026 pesos and 14 centavos.
The financial documents submitted by 3RB Construction and Supply. Okay, let's proceed to the contract ID 25 FA 0229. Before we proceed, we again open the feedback. Before we proceed, may I again read the result of the eligibility check. Based on the evaluation of the information about legal, technical, and financial capabilities, as indicated in the contractor's information of the bidders as recorded in our computerized registry of contractors for civil works, the requirement of the above-mentioned contract is indicated in the contract profile submitted by the DPWH Albay First District Engineering Office. We find that loan bidder eligible to participate in the bidding for the contract, namely 3RB Construction and Supply.
Opening of the documents for 85 FA 0029 with the contract name of maintenance, repair, rehabilitation of infrastructure, facilities, flood control and drainage systems, structure and related facilities, repair or maintenance of Santa Teresa River Revetment for Barangay Santa Teresa, MALILIPOT, Albay, with ABC of 2 million pesos. Contract duration 26 calendar days. Date of opening June 11, 2025. Time starts at 10:47 a.m. So, the long bidder for this contract is CRB Construction and Supply. Field Jobs Registration, ATI, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, list of ongoing projects, SLCC, take of license for big BSD, sign and authorized, organizational chart, use of personal voter qualification data, key person affidavit commitment to work on the contract project manager, Laura Madel Degon. Sign and authorized. Project engineer, Salsa Rapi. Sign and authorized with PRS license and PA accreditation. Materials engineer, W. B. Pera Jr. Sign and authorized with PRS license and ME accreditation. Foreman, Jimmy Barameda. Sign and authorized. Safety officer, Francisco B. Alfaro Jr. Sign and authorized with certificate. These are given to be assigned to the contract. Owned and released. Proof of ownership. Lease agreement of the equipment, minibus, and unauthorized, DO9. NFCC.
Tabang ni Monso.
DO11.
The technical document submitted by 3RB Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0029 is passed. Since, again, we have a own bidder, let us proceed to the financial documents.
Financial documents submitted by 3RB Construction and Supply. Bid form signed, bill of quantity signed, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, summary unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount, 1,967,776 pesos and 19 centavos.
The financial document submitted by 3RB Construction and Supply.
The long bidder for 25 FA0029 is 3RB Construction Supply with a bid amount of 1,967,766 pesos and 19 centavos as well.
The financial evaluation result for contract ID 25FA0029 will still be submitted to further evaluation and post-qualification to determine the lowest responsive fee. Okay, this ends our meeting for today, June 11, 2025. Thank you very much to everyone, and God bless us.